The world might feel a bit more chaotic and a bit more divided. It's easy to forget sometimes that there are constants. Your home's still your home, your family's still your family, and all the structures of our society are still there to look after you if you need it.
Here we go. George's recess.
Adult male, code red trauma, 10 minutes.
Activate the helipad.
There's been an explosion on a building site.
Heart rate 200.
Open your eyes, open your eyes.
Imagine having to work here.
Hello, Annie, can I help?
St George's, London.
It's all gonna kick off now.
One of Britain's busiest A&E departments.
Are we ready to roll?
Carry on CPR.
Oh, goodness me, it's all happening, isn't it?
We need to fix that, or you won't survive.
Is it?
A place where life,
Would you say I was fit, Doctor? Honestly, I think I'm quite fit.
love,
You are my everything. I love you, and it's okay.
and loss
Oh, Mum. I'm so sorry.
unfold every single day.
For every bad thing that you see, there is something equally wonderful out there.
Filmed across one 24-hour period, these are the stories of a nation and its health service.
I thought I was going to die.
You're definitely not going to die. You've got too many good doctors and nurses here.
When people experience really significant illness or injuries, we see people pull together, we see relationships get stronger, and we see people reflect on what really is the most important things in their life.
Whatever happens, it's going to be okay.
I love you.
Love you too. Video it, Daddy. I don't have blah blah. Go on, video it. Go.
When you look back at your childhood,
Go, go.
you do pick out the best bits.
Grandpa, I love you so much. You're going on a holiday. Bye.
You always think about the good days, the days out, the sporting events.
Come on, Harry. Yay!
But your memories are very selective. It's never a true representation of your everyday life.
Oh, no, she pooed on you.
Nobody has a perfect childhood. Difficult days are part of life. They are part of growing up.
Hello, Annie. What's the ETA? Okay. Thank you very much. Pediatric trauma call, ETA 15 minutes.
A 13-year-old girl is being rushed to St George's after being knocked off a bike on her way home from school.
Hit by a car. Has she bullseye?
She bullseye the window screen.
The girl's dad is with her in the ambulance, and her mum is travelling to the hospital from home.
It was a lovely sunny day. I was sat out in the garden having a cup of coffee. And I got a call. Harriet's had an accident. You need to come now.
What is it?
Female 13-year-old hit by a car, 30 miles per hour, LOC on impact.
30 miles an hour.
I just panicked, went running across the road. She was lying on the floor, and then her bike was broken into 2 pieces. I mean, she was pale as anything, so pale, and she wasn't moving. My husband got down and was cradling her head. She was just silent. I was really hysterical. My hands wouldn't stop shaking. I couldn't stop crying. I was literally frightened to death.
Are you Dad? Yeah. Are you Dad? Hi, I'm Joe. I'm one of the doctors. This is the boss, Phil. We're just going to get her across, have a chat, and then we'll do a few bits and pieces.
Ready, set, lift.
We'll get you in as soon as we can. Okay.
So this is Harriet. Harriet is 30. She was cycling across a pedestrian crossing when she was hit by a car. The driver of the car reports that she went over the windscreen and over the car. This is her bike. She was not wearing a helmet. She just remembers waking up on the road.
Loss of consciousness is a red flag, and it's something which we will take very seriously. It makes us think there could be a significant head injury.
Squeeze my fingers.
Head injuries can cause major damage to all areas of the body.
Any pain around the knees at all?
I'm all right.
Down the right.
Yeah.
There are nerves which travel from the brain into the spinal cord. They can have nerve injury. Now that can affect the function of the patient's arms and legs.
So medial-sided right knee pain.
People may never return to the level that they were at before the injury. They may need to use a wheelchair for the rest of their life.
Okay, so it's a little bit nervous about the pelvis.
Harriet, my name's Phil, I'm one of the doctors. Obviously, you've had a significant injury in the sense that you've been hit by a car, but we'll look after you, take good care of you.
Is it okay if I text her mum?
Of course.
It took me ages to get to St George's because the road was blocked. My worst fear was what if she was going to be injured so dramatically that she's not the same person.
So I'll tell you what Jack said to me.
No, what did he say to you?
He said to me, he's going, Mummy. It's like, yeah. Because do you know you've got a moustache? I was like, really, Jack? I have, but no one's ever noticed it.
You're all right, bud. How's it going? I'm doing what you do best, hurting myself. Done my head, so I'm in the hospital. Humpty Dumpty. I knew I could rely on a bit of sympathy from you.
Michael Bublé's touring, isn't he? Yeah, I couldn't get tickets. Couldn't you? You got tickets for Ollie Murs.
You enjoyed that. Shame you couldn't meet him.
Yeah, shame.
So you'd like to hold his hand there?
Not only his hand.
84-year-old Shirley has come into A&E with her daughter Diane after falling over her ironing board.
Look, that's an ambulance man. Behind reception.
All right, yeah. He's fit.
Very tall.
Oh, same laying down, love.
Very tall.
I am naughty, I've got to admit that. I keep saying to my neighbours and my friends, I'm going to try and stop. I'm going to be good. They said, don't, please don't. I go,
Don't start me laughing again.
arm hurts, don't make me laugh.
It's best medicine.
Only hurts when you laugh.
Learn it, laughter is the best medicine.
Yeah. And you can't buy love, and you can't buy happiness, can you?
No.
We've learnt that through life. Although I wasn't born in the sound of Bow Bells, I'm a real Cockney type person, yes. Might be a little bit common. Oh, I see you're not married.
Me? You might feel that.
Mind you, I'll probably could teach you a thing or two.
Mum, behave.
I was born in Wimbledon. My dad was a coalman. My mum, she was a cleaner and she was a barmaid, worked very hard.
Shirley.
Oh, that's me.
In them days, you could leave your front door open. We used to play out till 12 o'clock at night sometimes. Climb up the lamp posts and play whip and top in the road and Tin Can Tommy.
Come on in, Shirley, have a seat.
It was really, really nice, them days, yeah.
My name is Rachel. I'm one of the
Hello,
practitioners.
Rachel.
Lovely to meet you. So, talk me through what happened.
I was upstairs tidying up. I did a bit of ironing. Then I took the pile of clothes to go and put them in the airing cupboard in my bedroom. And I tripped over the ironing board.
Okay.
And I ain't been in the pub.
No.
Don't smoke, don't drink.
Good.
Only smoke after sex.
Oh, no, stop it. Right, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have a little look, OK? Let me help you get out of the sling.
Don't spoil me curls.
No, absolutely.
I had 10 brothers and sisters. There was 11 altogether. It was hard, but we had fun.
Able to wiggle the fingers for me? Good.
I was the oldest. And so I was in charge when Mum was at work. I was away from school quite a lot because I helped her with the children. I more or less brought my brothers and sisters up.
How much can you flex at the elbow?
Oh.
Okay.
I did have a lot of responsibility, but I loved my mum.
We're going to send you for a couple of x-rays, first of all, of this.
But I can't remember my mum cuddling me, really.
We're on the move now.
She never had time. It was a bit hard. It was a bit hard, yeah. All my life, I just wanted love.
Come back here.
Have you got sat nav?
You'll be fine.
There's ham. You got to put everything in there, it's not a bin. That's avocado, you like that? Look, try that. Look. You do like it. Oh, I think they lie to us at nursery when they say you eat sandwiches.
Embarrassing situation. I guess it was a lesson to be taught. Do not climb trees, you are not a monkey.
Exactly.
You are evolved from a monkey, but you are not a monkey.
11-year-old Adam has come into A&E with his mum after falling from a tree and impaling his leg.
Adam was with his brothers in the park. I was at home and I've made a roast dinner, roast chicken. The chicken was literally finishing and I've got the phone call saying, Mum, that Adam fell off the tree and you need to come and get him. And I was going like, oh, really? They said, like, Mum, really, you really need to, it's quite bad.
Did you hurt your mum as well? No. Only your crown jewels. You hurt them a lot, yeah?
I really did think it's a matter of just, you know, scrape. I even managed to grab some plasters. It was so not a plaster situation.
Hello. Oh no.
You're right.
Yeah, sorry, it's just. I'm not hurt badly. It's just I think I need stitches. My legs.
Well, I'm Siobhan. I'm one of the A&E doctors. So what we'll do is we'll just have a quick chat first, and we'll go from there. Is that all right?
Okay.
Okay. So do you want to tell me a little bit about what happened?
So I was climbing a tree, and a branch snapped, and then that kind of cut open my leg.
And any other injuries anywhere else at all?
No, not really.
No?
Well, his private parts, he says, hurt a lot.
Okay, well, we can have a quick look at them. Don't worry, I've seen them before, so it's okay, all right?
Impaling yourself can be quite serious. If it hits any of the nerves, it can cause long-term damage to motor movement of the legs.
Can you feel me touching you there? Feel me touching you there?
If it hits any of the genital region, obviously it can cause damage to testicles, which can result in problems with fertility in the future. It can obviously perforate or pop the bowel, and that can be life-threatening.
Just checking your pulse.
Oh, okay. Sorry, we're checking some pain.
No, I'm not doing anything else, don't you worry. Is it painful down here?
No, not really. It's just.
Still bruised?
Yeah.
Okay.
Adam, it's been always quite boisterous and very lively. He was barely 9 months and 3 weeks when he started walking. He was like a little machine, you know, and we were going like, oh my God, how am I gonna cope, you know?
I've done the worst bit.
Adam would just, you know, go for it, okay? It doesn't matter if he would fall off anything, he would just climb back up. I had to have my eyes around my head whenever he was little.
We'll get an x-ray just to make sure there's nothing else left inside your leg, okay? And then I'll have a chat with the bone doctors and see if they want to do anything, or if they're happy for me just to maybe close it.
Okay.
But if we come to closing it, we'll make sure you're nice and pain-free before we do it.
Ooh, thank you.
Of course, I worry every day about my children, especially our Adam.
All right, let me get all the x-ray and I'll be right back, okay?
It's been a very, very tough time for him.
Okay, so Harriet, we're going to keep a little bit of an eye on you, okay? Just because you were hit by a car, which is pretty hardcore, okay?
13-year-old Harriet has been moved to the paediatric department after being knocked off her bike at a pedestrian crossing. Her dad is with her and her mum is on her way.
So, because you've lost consciousness, we're going to hook you up to all this monitoring, okay, until you get to 2 hours with us.
Doctors are concerned she may have sustained serious injuries to her legs and head.
People can have very significant head injuries and actually still be cognitively normal when they come in through the door. But there could be something more significant going on around or within their brain. And that can develop over a period of time. The brain is one of the most vulnerable organs. If that's been damaged, it can have long-term effects which we unfortunately on many occasions can't do much about.
Was my bike messed up?
Yeah, it's not very good.
How damaged was the car?
It smashed the windscreen and the wing and stuff.
Oh.
Harriet was just like proper fat baby. She looked a bit like Bernard Manning at one point with her hair and everything. But yeah, she was our princess.
We're going to do some of the checks. Right, so if you look at me.
Gabriel and I met in a pub. He was very noticeable because he used to wear the most appalling clothes. Green silk shirts and purple jeans. No. But he was such a good listener and he was so lovely. I just really liked him straight away.
Give my hands a squeeze.
We got married in 2000. My mum made this huge big skirt. It was Gone with the Wind on drugs. It was fantastic. And it was a beautiful day. It was so glorious. My dad and I, we walked down the aisle to his favourite record, Gangster's Paradise by Coolio. Doesn't get any better than that, really.
I mean, that is very swollen. Wow, that is massive.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
So is it your knee or your ankle that's very sore?
It's this bit.
This bit?
Yeah.
We're going to x-ray this and we're going to x-ray this. Okay? We'll get you round, okay?
About a year after I got married, I can remember my mum and sister sitting on the settee and me going up for like the 400th wee of the day. My sister said, "Are you pregnant or something?" And I was like, "Actually, I am." I was always going to be a stay-at-home mum because my mum had been a stay-at-home mum and I loved having my mum at home with me. I just desperately wanted a girl.
So we're doing a couple of x-rays. It's your right ankle and your right knee.
And then was just about to go for the 12-week scan and I started bleeding. And then when I got to the hospital, apparently the fetus had died at 7 weeks. I just wanted to go home and curl up and just die, really. And I just stayed at home for like 2 weeks solidly and just didn't leave the house. I suppose naively you just think, oh, well, if I want a baby, I'll just have a baby. And I never even considered that I would never be able to have a child.
Okay, all finished. All done.
Kind of feel a bit like a failure. And that sounds weird, but you feel like you had one job and you kind of failed.
Thank God you didn't hurt yourself more, I'm telling you. If the trunk tree impelled you anywhere higher, through there, somewhere, o tutaj o w pachwinie, to tam są największe żyły, Adasiu. To jest po
Do not scare me. Do not scare me, Mum. Do not scare me.
Adam is in A&E with a deep wound in his groin after falling out of a tree and impaling himself on a branch.
Right, my friend.
I'm alright. Does it taste good?
Yeah, oranges, I think.
Ooh.
Put your mouth.
Doctors have requested x-rays to see if he has any internal injuries.
You go away in the summer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where you go?
Back home, Poland.
Do you speak Polish?
Yes, I'm bilingual. I know a little bit of Spanish, a little bit of French. I can speak Croydonese. I can speak
yeah.
Londonese, yes.
Croydonese, oh dear Lord. And what language do they speak in Tooting then?
Adam was born in a small village in northeast Poland.
You ready, sir?
It's very green, loads of forests. Kids have so much fun, it's unbelievable. But in Poland, it was a very, very high rate of unemployment. You just couldn't find a job.
And relax.
So when Adam was 5 months old, we came to England. So that was a huge change.
Hi.
This is the X-ray.
Where's the wound?
Kind of there.
Oh, right. Here.
Yeah.
Entry going in.
Yeah.
Dr. Siobhan has requested consultant Reese examine Adam's wound.
Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Are you Adam?
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. Probably better than you. Are you all right? Do you think you're better than me, maybe?
I can't say yes or no.
Okay. Did you have to pull the branch out?
No.
So it went in and out?
Mhm.
Okay. So obviously that hurt. If 10 is the worst pain you can imagine, so say a big bear came along and grabbed your hand and then ran off with it, and 0 is no pain at all, where would you put your pain at the moment?
2.1.
Ooh, 2.1. Should we have a look at your leg then?
Ooh. Adam is very unique. He is extremely bright boy. He's top of his set in the school. He is very good in maths and chemistry, physics. When he was in nursery, he was searching the best paid jobs. He says, Mom, I'm gonna be either banker or physicist. Like, is he for real? He is 6.
Let's have a look. Oh, mate. Yeah,
It's
all right.
not that bad.
Wow, it's pretty impressive.
I guess you've seen worse.
Well, I have, but this is pretty bad.
Although I don't know how it look.
Don't look. Look at me.
Doing
You need to
so
look.
well. Quite deep, isn't it? My only worry is, like, are we going to get a good clean out with just doing it under local? Do you know, like, can actually a proper explore and just from where it is? I just wonder whether we just speak to ortho.
Yeah, okay. No, it's fine.
Sorry.
What we're trying to decide is whether we speak to the specialists, the bone doctors that look after that part of your leg, and whether they want to put you to sleep so you have a nice nap.
Yeah, put me to sleep, please.
I don't relax.
We'll have a chat with
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
We'll
yeah.
see what they advise.
I just
okay?
think it needs a good explore just
no.
of where it is. Do you have any questions?
Yes. Have you ever met any parents that are anti-vax?
Oh, yeah, I have.
Yes, and they're completely crazy.
No, you can't
I'm
say
not
that
sure I
about
would say
people.
the words
no.
are crazy, but I would agree with you that it's a good thing to vaccinate.
Yeah.
Are you pro-vaccine?
Yes.
Good.
The problem was he was almost too advanced for his class. He always found that it was boring for him.
Can you comfort me, please?
But Adam never refused to go to school. He seemed to like school.
Thank you, Mum.
And that's why we never learned there was a problem for a long time.
I was to click my fingers and you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? Right now?
Right now. Oh my God. That's a hard one.
Oh my God, seriously?
Yeah.
I'm literally going to click my fingers.
I'd have to go Maldives. I'd have to
well done. I would say Maldives as well. Talk me through what happened.
Working underneath the boiler, gave it a little shove, and the flue came down and landed.
Okay.
Right
And has
on my
whacked you
ball
on the
patch.
head.
Yeah.
We'll have a little look at what it's done and then see what we need to do. Right, okay.
Feels loads better anyway. Maybe not when you poke it.
Sorry, I'm really sorry. So yeah, you got a decent depth wound.
We're gonna have a little comb over and cover it up. It'll be all right.
What I want is the back of your arm against the board, just like this. I'll lower it down for you.
84-year-old Shirley is having an X-ray on her injured arm after an accident at home.
I was 4 when the war started. All the time we were frightened, yes. We were just waiting for the bomb to drop. I think it was a rocket of E2 that hit the road where I lived in Tooting and wiped the side of the street out.
That's it.
We were evacuated to Leicester. Me, my brother and my sister. Mum said, you are not to be separated. You must all stay together. We got to this car park and everybody was coming, taking their children. A very nice posh lady came for my brother. Another lady come for Iris. Nobody wanted me. I said, no, we've all got to stay together. We were sitting on this bumper of a car and it was getting dark. And eventually this lady come rushing up and said, I'll have them. But it wasn't very nice. She used to be cruel to my sister because she wet the bed.
If you head back to A&E where you were before, and then the doctors will have a look at the x-rays.
The kids wouldn't play with us. We used to stand up against the railings and you could hear them say, don't play with them vackies, they've got fleas. Don't play with us. So it wasn't very nice, no.
Right, come through, have a seat again.
All right, darling. Here or there? You're there.
On that one. Don't steal my seat.
Oh, my dear. I wouldn't dare.
OK, let's have a look at this arm then. There doesn't appear to be any bony injury at all up here, which is good. I might just get someone just to check the elbow X-ray. It is possible that there might be a little injury there. I know. Bear with me.
The war ended and we eventually got home.
Do you want to come back and stay with me for a couple of days till?
No. I was 17 when I went to work and I met my husband, Alan. He gave me love and affection. And I never had it when I was young. Yeah, my life began when I met him.
I think your mum nearly died of a heart attack.
I mean, you look like you're about to have a heart attack as well. That's what you look like.
Harriet was knocked off her bike on her way home from school. Doctors are worried she has sustained concussion as well as an injury to her leg.
I've broken lots of bones, but crashing into walls and stuff on the motorbike. I didn't have a helmet on then either.
Way.
Yeah,
Non-helmet guy.
Stupidity runs.
There she is. Oh,
thank
you so much for your help. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello. Just how you doing? Okay.
Harriet's mum and auntie have now arrived at St George's.
Oh, give me ice. Right, just relax. You've seen her?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
It's all good.
Yeah. Sweetheart.
You had me very worried. When I had the miscarriage, you start thinking, OK, maybe I'm not going to be able to have a baby. Maybe this is not for me. But then I got pregnant reasonably quickly afterwards. But the miscarriage obviously took a bit of the shine off the pregnancy, because then every 2 seconds you're worried you're going to lose the baby.
Can I do another set of checks? Is that okay?
I think I didn't really get excited until after the 20-week scan. My mum came with me. Do you want to know the sex? No, I don't want to know the sex. So my mum and I walked out. I was like, well, I didn't see anything. Did you see anything? It's a girl, isn't it?
Let's do the flashy light test. Thank you. Beautiful.
I kind of bought this pristine, beautiful pink outfit with little tiny embroidered silver feet on it, with a matching hat and matching booties. And as soon as she was born and they said it was a girl, I was like, oh my God, I get to put in the outfit. And then she threw up on it about 3 seconds after I put in it. So, but she was in it for, you know, moments, and I had a girl.
Squeeze the hands. Lovely. Push me away. Lovely.
She's always been very independent. And now she turned into like a semi-teenager, and apparently pink is just the worst colour that's ever been invented in the whole world. And, you know, if she ever has anything pink, she's going to die.
Push against me. Beautiful.
As a parent, you have these ideas of what your child should be. You know, what you want them to wear and where you think they're going to go in life. But the most important thing for me is that they're individuals. They find their own way in life by making mistakes, by picking themselves up.
How you doing?
Yeah.
How's the pain?
It's getting a lot better.
Gotten a lot better. Okay. The X-rays look fine. Okay. We'll get you some crutches. We'll take this line out. We'll let you go. All right. You might wake up tomorrow feeling very stiff, very sore, because there's quite a lot of adrenaline pumping around at the moment, and you're sort of like, yeah, I'm invincible. I could get hit by a car. I don't care.
I mean,
but
so lucky.
yeah.
I mean, who gets hit by a car at 25 miles an hour and lives to tell the tale? Yeah. I mean,
Super women.
Oh. It's okay.
It's all right. It's happened. She's okay.
Gabriel, I think she needs a happy cuddle.
Yeah, right, I'll leave you guys to it.
Cheers. She's pretty amazing. Even if she does think I'm annoying and embarrassing because I dance and sing a lot and I'm too loud.
Cheers, bye.
But I wouldn't change her for the world. She probably changed me quite a lot.
Right, slowly. Let me see if there's anything coming. Yeah, don't get hit by another car. You're okay. Slowly, just slowly.
Hi there, I'm Siobhan, I'm one of the A&E doctors. I have an 11-year-old boy who was impaled by a tree branch. It's quite bruised, quite swollen around that area. Because I don't know how deep down it's gone, I think it would need a bit more exploration.
Imagine the things you will be talking to your friends about, yeah?
I wish I had real friends.
Yeah. But that's fine, you can tell your teacher. You're gonna tell your cousins and brothers. And you're gonna make new friends in new school, yeah?
Adam in primary school got on quite well with a couple of friends for a few years. After year 5, his best friend moved back to Poland. So Adam, through year 6, he struggled to fit in.
Here you've got a little injury. Just need to put some magic gel on it so it makes it all numb.
Oh.
Okay?
He had problems with people bullying him. And he said it's been happening all the time.
Sorry, mister.
Adam said to us that sentence I will never forget. He said, Mom, if someone tells you you are this or that 1 or 2 times, you kind of shrug it off and go. But when you hear it, 10 times a day, it really makes you feel very low. And I was like, wow, Adam, is that really how you feel? And he was like, Yeah, I don't feel great. I feel so low. I have such a low self-esteem. And I always believe in praising kids, you know, they will be strong and they will know their own worth. That's not enough sometimes.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
Hi, I'm Mike, one of the orthopaedic doctors. You're Adam?
Yeah.
All right, let's have a look at you. You take the covers off for me, so I don't want to hurt you. Golly gosh, right. You've done a good job of it, haven't you? Very sore?
It was sore when to the touch.
So the question for us is how far it went in.
Yes.
Hmm.
Adam, relax, it's fine.
You okay?
The doctors will make the best decision, so he's just stressed now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll leave you alone, don't worry.
Don't worry, it's fine.
So it's quite near the genitalia and the rectum as well. And the question is whether we just close it here,
Yes.
give some antibiotics,
Yes.
and let it be. Well,
Yeah.
the second option is tomorrow we do a formal washout, so we put him to sleep and do a formal washout of it.
Yes.
They're the two options, really. I'll come back and let you know.
After we've learned what is happening, we talk a lot. And he says, Mum, you just want to fit in. You just don't want to be odd one out, you know, where a whole class is either laughing at you or calling you names and so on, you know?
It's fine. Asiu, no co? Nie chcesz tutaj być po prostu, tak?
I wish the things that he was saying to me, I wish I could take it away. But you can't, can you?
Shouldn't now feel this.
All right.
So one coming now. How was that?
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
That was okay?
Yeah, I didn't know you'd done it. That one I felt.
Sorry.
It's all right. You've got a lot of staples in here. You're not going to use all of them, are
No,
you?
no.
I'm just pleased I ain't got to get on a tube looking like I've got a real bad toothache.
I mean, that bandage was a little bit comical.
Yeah.
I think we've got enough evidence to say that that's a possible radial head.
Shirley is awaiting the doctor's assessment of the X-ray on her injured arm.
Night, night. I first met my husband Alan when I went to work. He was a printer and I was a box maker. I used to go by him and he used to be smiling at me. I went back to the belt where I worked. I said, oh, that bloke over there. Every time I go by, he's grinning and showing his white teeth. His mate Jock said to him, you'll marry that girl, Joe. And he blooming did, didn't he? Happiest years of my life.
I got one of the senior doctors just to have a little look at the X-ray. She agreed with me that there was this very, very slight little abnormality just kind of on this region here. She agreed with the management plan of basically getting you followed up by the orthopaedic team. So I'm going to have a little look at these two little wounds and just see if there's anything that needs doing to them or if they just need kind of, you know, just dressing properly.
Mostly it's bad bruising, I suppose.
Well, let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Muscle, what's name? I don't know.
And then we'll get you guys out of here, OK?
Alan made me feel very special, like a queen. We were always laughing.
OK, that's not bad.
We went to bed this night and he said, shall we play a game? So I said, yeah, all right. So he said, you hide and if I find you, I can have you. Is that all right? So I said, oh, yeah. And if you can't find me, I'll be in the wardrobe.
Let's pop your arm in this sling.
11 years ago, Alan died. I miss him terribly. But we had two lovely children together. Susan is the eldest and Diane is the youngest. And I love them both to bits. I didn't want any of them to feel like I did when I was young.
Oh, I do love you, though. Yeah, I love you too, darling. Forever. Thank you, forever. Forever and ever.
When you've had a life like I've had, you learn you can't buy love.
That's all right, darling. You can give me a cuddle, of course you can.
Doesn't matter if you're the richest person in the world, you can't buy love.
Ready then? Ready, boys, yeah.
Indeed, indeed.
Oh, that's all right. We're done. I'm so tired, Mummy.
I guess it's true. I shouldn't be worrying. Everything will be all right.
Everything will be absolutely fine. You will see. Be happy.
But a thing. It's every little thing. It's gonna be all right.
Doctors are deciding whether to send Adam for surgery to find out if he has internal injuries in his groin.
We don't know where it's gone, that's the problem.
This is what I was questioning from when I first saw him, but femoral artery is intact, everything else is intact all the way down neurovascularly.
Yeah, exactly.
Testicles, genitals are fine. So, but yeah, thanks.
There will be always someone that will say something. There will be always someone that will, you know, push you. So I kept trying to be positive and saying, Adam, don't listen, you know, it's not true. But it's something no mother wants children to go through, you know. I felt like, you know, I'm gonna go and make a right big storm in the school and confront everyone that said anything to him. But now I think, like, you cannot protect him that far.
Hello. Hi. So I've had a look at the x-rays and things, and there's a bit of, you can almost see a track there. So I think we should do a formal washout tomorrow. Okay, and close it.
So we're staying in hospital?
Staying tonight, yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll do the operation tomorrow morning, okay?
Okay. Okay. And don't worry, Adam.
Well, we just need to keep, it's all right, don't worry. They've got TVs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's quite good. It's just because I don't know where it's gone, this
That's fine.
twig, and it's in an area we all get a bit worried about.
It's fine. We'd rather be safe than
And he
sorry.
hasn't opened his bowels yet, so
Yes.
I need to make sure there's no
Okay.
bleeding from down below.
Yes.
Because we just don't know.
I think I was just bleeding because I was flexing my muscle.
Oh, no, don't worry. Don't worry. It's all fine.
Adam, it's fine.
I do hope that he's gonna make new friends, put everything behind it. Maybe, hopefully, he developed a little bit of backbone, so he won't let anyone bully him as well. And yeah, move forward and be happy.
Good. Close your eyes. Try to sleep.
I never believed in wrapping kids in cotton wool totally. Kids need to live through experience, you know, to develop to a grown man. Because it's no good climbing a tree when you are older. You're gonna fall off of it for sure.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Top of the world. Stop being a flirt. Come on. Bye-bye.
I think she's been really brave. So we kept having to go up to hospital because the swelling was so bad and she was having trouble with both legs and ankles. So yes, it's ongoing.
I do want to try and ride my bike more, but at the moment I still don't want to ride it because I'm still a bit shaken and I don't like crossing the road where it happened. But having my family there to like help me through it all made me realise how much you need to appreciate them and how much they're always there for you.
Yeah, give us a hug.
When you're a teenager, you just don't really acknowledge all of that.
I only got scared when we were in hospital and waiting. That's where I felt really worried and scared.
I'm feeling great, to be honest. I don't feel the wound. There's going to be a good story to tell.
So have you been up a tree since your accident?
Yes, I think maybe around 100 times. I've been up them a lot, especially when my mum's not looking. It's been going well. I've actually made quite a few friends. I'm just hoping for an all-around good future.
you.